So, this is really different for me. I haven't done like any naked vlogs yet without my makeup on. I am coming to you as a friend. This is more like a girl's time kind of vlog, So, any guys who are like totally like not into the girl stuff, you probably want to go ahead and go now. But in any case, I'm just coming to you to share my story because I'm recently going through some medical issues and health issues, and I haven't been able to post videos like I've wanted to post. So I decided to vlog about why. The reason why is that I've been battling some recent abdominal pain, and it's been chronic. I've tried all kind of birth control and all kind of solutions, but nothing has helped. But this is like nothing new for me. So, I'm thinking nothing of this, but recently when I went to go get a refill of my birth control, because Lord knows I'm trying to get my figure right, I am speaking to the physician about new birth control and breakthrough bleeding on my current birth control because I've tried everything. The NuvaRing, I've tried Sprintec, I've tried Ortho, I've tried Natassia, I've tried all the pills, all of everything. I've tried Mirena, that didn't work out. So all these things are messing up, and I'm just like, it can't be every contraceptive. It can't be all of their faults. It has to be something else. So I'm like, we need to get some answers. So I raised hell at my GYN because nobody has solved any of my answers, and I've been going to them for like 4 years. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start barking up some trees and finding some answers. And lo and behold, I got the physician assistant to order me a histogram, which is where they put a catheter inside the cervix. And they do it just like you're getting your regular annual pap, and they fill your cervix with saline, like water. They did this, and they did an ultrasound, and there were they found all these polyps and cysts in my uterus, and I've been in a lot of pain. I've been bleeding for more than 6 to 8 weeks now, and I am exhausted, sore, I'm tired, I'm in pain because I'm cramping nonstop, and it's worsened since the procedure. But I just wanted to share my story. Ever since I was a young woman, I got my cycle when I was in the 5th grade. I've always had a heavy cycle, painful, last 7 to 10 days, if not longer, and it's just been crazy for me. So being 28, well, I'm 27, I'm not 28 yet, but I'm about to turn 28, and thinking about it, I'm like, I've had these issues for a long time, so they're pretty normal for me. Well, my normal was not normal. Instead of me taking the time to dig deeper, even though I felt like I was digging, I was trying new stuff, I had done no tests. That was my problem. If you have an issue, they need to literally look at what's the issue. If the ovaries or the uterus is the issue, then we need to get some sort of image of that. And that's what saved me. With the polyps, they recommend that you get a procedure that's I can't think of the technical term. Shame on me because I'm a medical assistant, but it's the layman's term is a DNC. If you have a miscarriage, or if for any reason that anything happens in the uterus and it needs to be cleaned or matter needs to be removed, it's a DNC, and they go in and they literally kind of scrape the insides and take out anything bad. Polyps in the uterus are literally blood vessels, I believe, from what I understand, they're growths that come out the uterus that have blood vessels there that continue to bleed, which explains why I've continued to be in my cycle all this time. And I've had this happen before, but I take it that when they went to do the test, the histogram that they did, it irritated them, so they got all pissed off. So I'm in a ton of pain, super anxiety, because I'm so stressed out about all of this stuff going on. I just found out And the surgeon called me today and definitely scared me with some endometriosis talk, which is apparently some tissue that can grow outside of the uterus and the ovaries that has to be ablated off. An ablation is kind of like a birding or a cauterization. So basically they go in like a laparoscopy is the procedure name. They go in through your belly button. It's definitely invasive. You're off work for 2 weeks. Like straight up, and 6 weeks, no heavy lifting. And right now that's just not in the plans because I want to be able to have kids, and that's my biggest concern. I'm recently engaged, you guys know that, and you know that I just want to be able to do this the way that I intended to. I can't interrupt God's will, that's obvious, but I am doing everything I can right now just to cope. I have terrible cramps. The update is that I'm going to be having surgery, and you guys are going to be coming with me. I'm taking you with me because I feel like that I've been scared for a long time, and I've been going through this for a long time. And I want to encourage you that if you're going through something like this, you need to ask the hard questions. Request the hard tests. Get the answers that you need to fix this, because here I am, and I've had this going on for a very long time. I never really addressed it in the way that it needed to be. I've gone to doctor and doctor and doctor, and I've let them look over it. You know, I was upset at first because I was like, everybody has looked over, they've missed it. They missed it. Every single one of them missed it. They keep doing more prescribing of medication, but less searching for the answer. I blame that on myself for not putting enough pressure on these people, because I always say this, I work in the medical field. My health is my responsibility. I mean, I really wish that I would have pursued things sooner, but I was afraid, like I said, guys, you know, I don't have any kids, and I'm afraid of not being able to have kids. And that's not a reason to stay away from asking the questions or fighting for more testing, because I mean, I've been on birth control. I just got off the NuvaRing, and that was tough. And you know, I'll do a video on my experience with that if you guys want me to. So I mean, let me know. But I'm gonna be taking you with me to my next visit with the surgeon, which is on Tuesday. So when I go to see the surgeon, I'm gonna be signing consent forms, and I'm gonna take you with me. I'm opting to have this as soon as possible because I am in so much pain, guys. I'm looking for relief, and I'm praying to God that this procedure works, guys. Now, after talking with the surgeon, he did mention that there's no guarantee of anything. They can't guarantee that this is gonna stop my pain or stop me from feeling the way I feel or stop my cycle, but it's a good chance that it could, and I'm willing to take that chance because you guys know I'm recently engaged, and my fiance is tired of my attitude, and my attitude is off whack because I can't get my hormones together. And I can't get my hormones together because my body is broken. It's broken. No, I'm kidding. It's not broken, but it's definitely malfunctioning, and we gotta get this fixed. To the next cut of our day, which will be at the doctor's office, and I hope that it goes well. I hope he doesn't piss me off and make me not want to do this, because I'm already nervous to do the surgery, and I just don't want him to say anything to, you know how sometimes doctors can say stuff and you're like, I didn't like that. Just thanking God that I'm okay so far, and we'll just take it one thing at a time. That's all we can do. It's official. We got the papers. We're doing it. I'm scared, but we're gonna get it done. I got my blood drawn. Friday's almost here. It's Tuesday. At that time, whatever that clock says. It's gonna be okay, guys. I'm gonna be okay, guys. I'm so scared. Okay. Let's finish up. I got the paper. So, this is a very odd area to vlog in, but I'm vlogging here. So, today has been probably one of the most stressful days of my life. Trying to get this surgery scheduled has been terrible. Just trying to get all my family on board. And at the end of my day, I am seriously just exhausted. Having uterine polyps has been probably one of the most eventful things in my life. I am still cycling, spotting and bleeding, and it's really important for me to get this procedure. I just wish everybody was on board, and specifically my mom has been just not understanding why I'm doing it this way or what's going on really. Things get really confusing when it comes to insurance, and things are not how they were many years ago with insurance. You used to be able to pay a copay and get things done, or have a smaller deductible, or I have a $5,000 deductible, which my surgery is going to suck up most of that. You know what I mean? The surgery itself is $2,000. So healthcare is expensive, and especially for women's needs, I feel like that there is just no coverage when it comes to anything dealing with the female body, unless it's currently, as of right now, birth control. You can still get birth control, but that's pretty much damn it. I wish there was more support out here for us women, but I feel like that, you have to do what you have to do. This is the US of A, and this is just how healthcare works here. So you just have to grit your teeth and pay your damn $5,000 deductible and your $6,000 out of pocket, which hopefully the $5,000 counts towards the out of pocket, unless they screw you and say it doesn't. But I'm praying that everything goes well. I pray that this situation with my mom resolve, even if we get a second, third, and fourth opinion, which I'm gonna get another opinion about what I have going on. You know what I mean? Between polyps and endometriosis, there are so many different types and treatments, and they're invasive and non-invasive, and natural and non-natural, and it's just I want to go as natural as possible. I've since stopped drinking, no starches, no dairy. I'm staying away from carbs, and I'm literally on a meat and vegetable and fruit, anything organic, nothing with preservatives in it. I mean, they say that the dairy and the preservatives literally feed things like endometriosis, and until I really know what's going on with me, I think that's the best thing to do. But in between time, I have to get these polyps removed, and that's what I'm doing. We're doing the surgery. We're scheduled for Friday. I think that the doctor that I found is probably the best. At this time, I feel like he's the best for me. I think that's really all that matters right now. I just need to do what I need to do to feel better, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I really hope that you guys are out there praying with me that everything's gonna be okay. And I know it is. Everything's gonna be great. And even despite family, in these kind of situations, you can't take the advice of everybody, because everybody's body is different, and everybody's got a different horror story, is what I call it. Everybody's got their own. I'm creating my own story, and yes, I want to learn from those around me, but I don't want to base my treatment on what everybody else has done. So I'm not. And with that said, I have a great doctor who really made me feel really comfortable today. If I didn't feel comfortable today at my pre-op, I would have most definitely canceled this and not done it at all, which is a good thing. And he is very seasoned. He's been to multiple universities and colleges just studying on this and doing this. What he does is remove things from the female body. That's his job. He deals with the female organs on an everyday basis. This is how he lives, and that's who I want doing my surgery. With that said, friends, your girl is going into surgery on Friday, and it's official. They've officially taken all my money, and we're going. Realistically, it's all his money. So, until surgery day, today's Tuesday, we're getting close. I will see you on Friday when we get ready to head in. Good morning. I'm exhausted. I'm dressed. Ready to go. I'm so sleepy, but we're about to get this over. Just packing up the last of the stuff to get out of here. Off to the hospital we go. I was definitely too anesthesiaed up to say anything in this clip, but stay tuned to my post-op and see how everything went.